Our world is long since shattered, but hope still flickers in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided upon the Oneric Isles, an almost forgotten archipelago of the southern sky realms. On these uncanny islands, the apostatic union, power-drunk after slaughtering their once exalted gods, maintains but a paltry presence. Under their negligent gaze, the deep forests and dark places teem with cutthroats, cultists, and worse. In the desolate, endless realm, poor souls languish undying in decrepit mausoleums, yearning for their lost mortality, while the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by the crooked logic of its manufactured monarch, strives to transform not just the realm, but reality itself. All these regions have their part to play in this unfolding story, but it begins fathoms below in the Underlands, a ruinous wasteland where none can draw breath for long. It is here that a secret waits to be uncovered by someone whose dreams burn brighter than any. But will those dreams kindle into a radiant destiny, or will we burn in the folly of delusion?
Nice. Language is being used here. Awesome. It's a pretty loud game. Did that help? Still pretty loud game. Aha. So the slider does work. I mean, you're supposed to hear the music, so there you go. Yeah, this is a bit of a fever dream kind of game. That's true. I will not mess with the settings too much. Just gonna get 10 more of those. Invert, and then we can start. Normal. So one of the reasons...
The world was long
Oh,
ago
it's
broken,
narrated.
its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past.
Wobbly 3D. We will figure out what exactly they mean with that.
Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed, even then?
Oh, very nice. I like the narration, although it's a bit boomy in parts, but I understand how hard it is to set up microphones, so... I'm gonna try to make it so that we can hear the narration and the music. And you guys let me know if anything is too loud or not audible at all. Now this is where we pick Brawler, Urchin, Apprentice, or Noble. Your parents sold you to a passing scholar. Oh god. Horrible. Lore and spellcasting. Lockpick and agility. Combat, defense, charm, and barter. I'll go for apprentice. I want to see magic. As a child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family, your parents sold you to a passing scholar. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled, but what you read, you did not forget.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I can still get lockpicking. or damage with physical weapons. So it's classless character creation. Sort of. I learned a lot. And I didn't always want to write until my fingers bled, so I learned how to get out. That's cool. You proved adept with machinery, so the Aetherists Guild took you as an apprentice. You learned hermetic magic to seal a ship so it may touch the cosmos, but also the simple logic of locks and traps. Nice.
Cracks showed. Your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Oh no. Spellcasting plus 20? Yeah, right? You were always adept at spellcraft, but eventually it became an obsession. You wrote a spell of such complex cipher logic that, when cast, it tore a hole in the veil of reality, making you a wanted criminal overnight. This is awesome. So that's why we are in this prison. Okay, I need a bit more look sensitivity, and we can go to 80 on the field of view. Let's go to 5 here. Still slow-ish. Yeah, that's better. So we are in the sky realms, floating islands of sorts, and we're in a prison cell. Something's clanking. Manacles that are not for us. They don't look so good. Okay, so on tab, we've got an inventory that is empty. 0 of something and 0 of 15 max other thing. That's lockpicks, I think. And there's spells, equipment, usables. Okay, you can click on the category. Delusions. Belief is everything. As your delusions grow, so does your power. Find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring the world or completing quests, and they will grant a full delusion. Delusions can be spent to increase one of your core attributes. So do we in this world shape reality with our thoughts and dreams? Is that it? So character creation made it so that I have 3 wisdom. And lockpicking and spellcasting are pretty good. Lore is okay. Or improved. Quite improved, actually. Damage of the weapons, armor. This is what we chose. Health, mana, stamina, and regeneration for stamina. And then our stats. How many T's we had? Okay, cool. We have not found any maps or charts. Okay, how's the music volume, guys? I didn't need to learn lockpicking to get out of this cell then. And controls. Crouch has to be control, for me, at least. Umschalt, yes. Actions, interact, attack. Spell. Item, block. Let's put block on mouse button. Switch spell. Switch item. Switch weapon. I think that makes sense. Right. Can I save? No. Oh, that's a... What? I pilfered 3 coins. Look at me being curious. I don't think they're friendly, but... Prisoner 17. You have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Who are you? I was a prisoner like you, but the Inquisition in its generosity has made me so much more. Cipher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I'm a servant of the Inquisition now. Yeah, you're also a floating half-body with a cybernetic arm. Or robotic arm. Okay, so they can drop us in these pods, which will probably happen. It's all fine? Good, that's good. Cheers. Yeah, they do, probably do. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required, prisoner 17. That's not my name. A cackle lapses into a sputter of coughs. You forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the apostatic union. A number is all you deserve. But I offer you the chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. I'm the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. What's in it for me? She wheezes. You should be glad of such a righteous opportunity to serve penance, but success could bring benefits, even your freedom. So, listen closely. That map. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oneric Isles. The purple stuff there. These flying islands are host to a manor of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is in the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Dark Star mercenaries. Our quarry is their leader, the notorious Vela Colosi, maybe. Never heard of her. She's the daughter of Admiral Calosi. Groomed for command, but she set off on her own to found a war band, thieves and pirates. Lovely. The Dark Stars were tolerated in the Union until Vela became enthralled with delusions of grandeur, claimed she could create some sort of heaven. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. A mechanical arm thrusts a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer guidance, and closer to the Blinding Light Inquisitor, Ignavus can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. So that's the Inquisitor. I like it. I kind of want to turn off the wobbly 3D. Does that help? Yeah, because the wobbly 3D means that the space is slightly moving around, which is weird. And I don't think it adds anything. I mean, we are probably moving around a bit in the sky here, as we are, but visually, this is much easier on the eyes. Like if I turn it on again, right? You see how this space around us is wobbly. I don't know why that's the case. Not made of rubber. Right. That's our target, I think. Yeah, let's get the hell out as long as we can. What's going on here? Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword and then press the inventory key to open your journal. Aww. That's a bit of an immersion breaker now, isn't it? We did. We did. It was a complex, accidentally over-complex spell. I didn't mean to. Equip the sword. Okay. You will somehow perish in the attempt. Loot. A poor, damaged, rusty sword. Chipped and corroded. So I can equip it like so. Money. Right. There's no save option, I think. Can I holster the weapon? Doesn't look like it. Like maybe... Oh yeah, if I hold down C, I holster my currently equipped weapon. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, they just repeat what they just said. Okay, cool. A health pot. It's prescribed by most doctors, one of their few treatments that does more good than harm. Spells and quick items must be equipped in the equipment menu before use. Press item to use item, press spell to use spell. That's really good. And... usables. Now, which button is item? Q. So our health pot is on Q. That's good to know. Oh, there's a flying something. Alright, let's get out of here. This is pretty wild. A mana pot. That's the flying prison we just came out of. Okay. Now. I can cycle items here. Can I jump on top of that? No? Well. What the hell are you? They've got a little searchlight. What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. Who are you? Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Are you a ghost? She smiles, gesturing at herself. Are you shocked by a little apparition? Her gentle laugh seems to echo around you. My, you won't get far if that's the case. She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set, the curtain's drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you. And something tells me you have your own role to play. Well, sure. Can't interact with these. Fair enough. So, these are the Inquisition's tools here. These things with this scan light or searchlight or something. They retrieve prisoners with these, I guess. Interesting. Another health pot. There are a number of skills that determine your effectiveness at certain tasks. Some are active skills, such as lockpick or lore, which let you interact with objects in the world. Others are passive skills, such as defense and region. Okay. Whoops. Skills can be improved by increasing the Delusion attribute. Yes. Open. What about these? Are they breakables? They are. Ammo. Where does ammo get stored? Oh, here. What's this? A delusion? You glimpsed a glimmer of delusion. Might, wisdom, guile, and persona. Is that what we see here? Yes. So if you find a delusion, you've got a fourth of a skill point. Ah, we could fall down there. No. What the nani is that? Stamina pot. When in doubt, hit it with the sword. It's not doing anything. And I don't have any spells currently, which is a tad weird given our what's it called? Training. I can also sprint if I like. Okay, there's an incentive to exploration. Oops. I got a lockpick. And now I can go up the wall. Just because. Weird sound effects. Oh, this one was empty? That's not allowed. Ah, there's another drone. I keep pressing the left mouse button to interact with them. The road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries. I strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. This is the Not Morrowind game. T-Bank, welcome. Good to see you. It is not that I doubt your skills, Prisoner 17. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past tough enemies. Okay, so we are strongly advised to not engage in combat with those dudes over there. We've got a sneaking border on the screen. But yeah, exactly. It's the Not Morrowind game. Looks like a fresh kill. We can't take anything from them. There's a house on fire. Always move towards the house on fire. Throwing knife. Ah, you can coat it in poison. Does that go here? Yes. I don't think those are mercenaries. No, it doesn't look like we can get in there. Oh, look what Nemo found. A waterfall. There's nothing behind the waterfall. Are you kidding? There are the waterfalls that could have loot. So are they the nasty mercenaries? I wouldn't think so. Because they're that floating thing said the ones in blue are the mercenaries. But I don't want to enter any conflict if I can avoid it for now. They are very dead. I think the blue armored ones are our enemies. Because that floating thing is ours, right? What are you doing? No offense, but you better leave this to the professionals. Well, I'll take the lockpick that's floating. Here. Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. You may have to charm them to gain their trust. The agent may take some convincing. You have been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there is a high probability that you emit a foul stench. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from the persona attribute. Well, that's not going to work then, because I have only one charm. I did bathe just now, though. Are you one of the locals? He looks you up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. Well, funny thing. Actually, I'm here to help. Your Inquisitor has tasked me with capturing Vela Colossi. Or Colossi? I'm not sure yet. He lets out a weary chuckle and breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Oz, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies at my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream and you should find it by the waterfall. Already did. Already did. A lot of help you were. Ah, no. I meant to skip that. Okay, perfect. So, the ones in red or brown or rust color are friendlies, and the ones in blue are the evil dudes. Or are they? Because honestly, I think we're serving the evil dudes. I could get up there somehow. Maybe later? Also, what's downstream? Ah! It's always something. But we don't want to fall down. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so graphics-wise, obviously nothing to look at, but then again, it's very much something to look at because they achieved a very unique look with very low definition graphics. And if I understand it correctly, this is not a procedurally generated map or anything like that. They made this map to look exactly like it does. That's kind of cool. Obviously, procedural generation can be cool, but it doesn't always do what you want. This is lockpicking the tutorial. Oh! Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you will come across. There's an art to disguising secrets through magical means. There's a dice roll. I was afraid we had to jiggle around like in Skyrim. Oh, hello there. The candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted. You will need enough lore to disenchant. Ah, okay. Several switches might be. Lore is governed by your wisdom. You may be able to increase it with equipment. And you need a little bit of mana for this, so... Two candles. And now we're up here. Where there's also a flower pot. That we cannot destroy. Boo! Right. The current status is represented by 3 stats. Health, mana, and stamina. To restore your status, rest in a bed or drink a potion. Or find these weird things and figure out what the hell they're good for. We don't know. Are they respawn points, maybe, when we die, because we can't save? Possibly. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know the 4 candle sketch, no. But I do want to. I haven't had much encounters yet, DB. We'll see. Inquisitor Ignavius is waiting for you in the nearby Inquisition column. Prisoner 17. We strongly recommend speaking to him before wandering forth to your highly probable demise. So, the Inquisitors all have these walking fortresses. The Turonis. All right, nice. Yeah, I'll YouTube for that. So, the Inquisitor is not actually a machine thing. It's a person. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes in a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, Prisoner 17? The smoke of the battle? He sniffs exactly twice. I suppose there is a hint of that. But I was actually talking about mushroom spores. He turns to you, a beaming smile across his face. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such wide stalks, such healthy gills. Right, so the Inquisitor is a mushroom nerd. He takes a long breath. Oh, and such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back home in Lundal. Nothing like this. He waggles a finger at you while turning his gaze back at the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of scry shroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Oneric Isles, and I hear it's to die for. And who are you? He slaps himself on the forehead. He actually does that. Ah, where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Ignavius of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal, pleased to make your acquaintance. He doesn't really behave like an Inquisitor. How do I get to the blinding light? He pulls his hand back. Straight to business, eh, prisoner? So be it. He points at the fortress ahead. That's the blinding light. The fortress of Vela Colosi. Sounds nicer. Leader of the Dark Star Mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault, and not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get. I've sent all my agents, but so far none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Dark Star ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive. A tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up to the job, prisoner. So, any questions? Before you die? I need to know more about Vela and this mission. He nods. Yes, I'm sure you have plenty of questions. What do you want to know? Why are you using prisoners like me? He grins. Because rigorous labor is a tonic for the ills of one's mind. We're not like some common judiciary back in Union homeland, where prisoners are thrown in a pit with a scrap of moldy bread, no matter their crime. He taps his forehead. We recognize the twisted intellect of our guests, and if we can untwist that reason with the right application of punitive employment, we will have enlightened the world just a little. He clears his throat. We are also authorized to use any method at our disposal when the mission is going, how do they say it in Slav? Others up. So that means I die. Yeah, okay. We'll get going. And when you're done, be sure to check in with me after the mission. I've taken quite an interest in these Oneric Isles of late, and I'm sure I can fill you in with plenty of useful tidbits. Well, thanks, but no. Alright, so we don't really have a lot of choice at the moment. I mean, I haven't tried to kill him yet, but... This base camp was used as a staging ground by our Inquisition agents. It was highly useful for them to brush up on their skills before they all went and got themselves slaughtered by Vela's mercenaries. Use the training dummies. Yes. Resting recovers your health, mana, and maximum stamina. Oh, some, okay, some beds are unsafe. Okay. And we sleep till morning. Hell. Crystal points will restore your mana. Use the home spell to return to the last crystal point. Ah. Okay. So those are checkpoints. A teleportation spell that transports the caster to the last crystal point touched. Though widely used by scholars, some still prefer to walk. They claim the chance of being incorrectly teleported off a cliff is not negligible. Okay, how did that work again? Right mouse button. We didn't teleport off of a cliff, lucky us. Now we have a spell. Your attack damage depends on your current stamina. The lower your stamina, the less damage you do, okay? Your maximum stamina will also deplete over time. If it reaches half its original value, you will become fatigued. Can be restored by sleeping or using a potion. Yeah. It's nice that they have a little arm with a feather to write on the... Oh. You can do different... Okay. Hold block. If you time a block just as an enemy attacks, you will parry it, negating all damage, staggering the enemy. Which you can't do when your stamina is depleted. Oh. That's a block. Oh, that's hard to time. Because it's just... That was a parry. Was a block. Oh, that was fast. Okay. I'm not sure if for the parry I have to hold the button or not. No, I don't have to hold the button. I just have to press at the right time, which is bloody hard. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So that's how that works. There's a delusion here. Right? So we've got 2 now. And with 3, we can increase one of our attributes. You look dangerous. Why didn't I go there? Oh, I couldn't yet. Okay, fair. Fair. That's like a scar band. Okay, that restores our mana. We have a little nap to recuperate. See that looming fortress? It struck fear into the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the god war, so the apostatics named it Blinding Light to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal. For Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the Blinding Light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your fantasy? Wow. It's a tough question, isn't it? If we picked Brawler in the beginning and were like a hardcore punch dude, I would probably click this. A kind heart is a rarity, it seems, but so far you are true to your word. Still, I fear that in a world like this, such a heart will only see your dead in the gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. So, I just told her I wouldn't kill for my ideals. I didn't tell her that I wouldn't kill at all, right? So look over here. Hell. What's the lockpick? The Eye of Peguth. A flower shaped oddly like an eyeball can be used as an alchemy ingredient, named after the legendary god Peguth. This herb is well known for its healing properties and is used in medicine across the Apostatic Union. It does grow back. Creepy things. Now, before I get killed in there, I'm gonna go over here. They are still alive. I'm not sure if that's a friend or an enemy over here. The jitter seed, a potent seed that vibrates in one's hand, can be used as an alchemy ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative potions and poisons alike, so it's prized in the criminal gangs of Slav. And that goes for nap time, if you take its seed away. Poison can be applied to weapons. After coating your equipment with this noxious substance, all attacks will poison enemies for a limited time. I do prefer a limited amount of hits, but... Whoops. Running over here. Ah! An enemy. With a shield. No, not loot. Three lockpicks. Ooh. There's an archer as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna go that way then. All I have is a rusty old sword. Front door doesn't seem like a smart choice either, so I'm gonna try this way. More enemies down there. Oh. Oh, no enemies here guarding this? Oops. More throwing knives. Okay, so is this gonna call an elevator? The lift is not yet active. Okay. There's no archer between these two and me. That's good. What I don't get. Oh no, that's the wrong button. Here. I think it's going to be easier to try to parry with the right mouse button and use spells with the fourth mouse button. Yeah. It's more intuitive. They have a health potion, both of them. And I don't know what I get from down there, except maybe another plant. So I'm not going to risk it. I could use throwing knives, but I don't feel like it yet. So we're going to try the front door. Asking nicely. Hey, it's a flying thing. Okay, cool. So I've... Beep, 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 beep. That's the lift. That's the lift active now, isn't it? I found arrows, but no bow. So I have not been thorough in my search, I think. Nah, it's not the lift. Ah. I thought I might have activated the lift just now. So I'm gonna sprint back. I can't see max stamina going down while I sprint, but it is down a bit already. Okay. So I did use that. And it didn't activate the lift. It might have opened the door, right? Oh. You recognize these old machines are God War relics. Inoperable and mostly useless, such strange contraptions are rarely seen outside the Clockwork Kingdom these days. Mm-hmm. I think I saw the dudes in blue move in here earlier. There's also 2 of them. Three. One's an archer. Oh. The throwing knife hit. Oh, they have a lot more range than I thought they would have. Okay, that one's down. Okay. Parrying is powerful. Yes. The archer's still there. Ah! Second knife missed. Oh no, you don't. Oh, there's another. Okay, so far combat seems fair. And with fair, I mean largely tipped in my favor. That was kind of easy. Beer. Found beer. I don't know how to open these. Okay, so if you miss with the throwing knife, it's gone. You can't pick it up. Alright, so I could use these beds? No. No, okay. Mm-hmm. That's the lift. And a drawbridge. What are you doing here? Prisoner 17, are you attempting to run from your duty? If you must recuperate, the lift next to me will take you back to the Inquisitor's camp. But Vela is still in the fortress, as we strongly suggest you go back inside and find a way to reach the battlements up above. Heh. Now the lift is active. Cool. I'm gonna use the health potion. And then I'm gonna kill these dudes. See how efficient we can sneak. Oh! But it's only the one. Yeah. Oh, they got me. They do a lot more damage than the others. Womp womp. And I wasn't able to block their attacks for some reason. No potion for you. Yeah, you can only block with full stamina, I think. Not while you're recovering stamina. Stupid. I'm this way. Yeah, okay. These guys seem very easy to defeat. Paradoxicus. An impossible flower that seems to shift between different shapes can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Defies the very principles of reality, often appearing differently depending on how it is observed. Okay. Cool. So we got another weird flower. I've got 3 stamina potions, so I might as well go back up. Oops. And try to figure out how to get upstairs. So, apart from what people keep saying about this game, like it's not Morrowind, but it's a bit like Morrowind. What this is it plays a lot like a very old game. That's for sure. For better or worse. Right? But it's quite unique in how they made it. It's pretty straightforward. So there's no complex parrying system or whatever. It's just block. And if you time your block right, you even parry. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, I was expecting a bit more different or weird in the beginning, but we didn't. Oops. I got stuck. We didn't get that yet. But we haven't seen a shop or anything, and I haven't seen another weapon except for the one I'm carrying. And I have no spell. Yes! Morrowind is a different beast. But it's also probably not very... It's not making much sense to compare this with Morrowind, if you ask me. You know? I don't think that makes too much sense. Oh, that just dropped. Oh, more throwing knives. Sneaky Nemo got in. Oh, there's an airship. And what the hell is this? Iron ore to upgrade rusty weapons. That's how that works. Well, they definitely reward exploration. That's cool. Can't jump up there. More ammo. It's barred from the other side. No. There's a plot for sure. It's kind of cool. Oh, this again. Something has changed. The plot is kind of cool, but it's not the newest invention of plots ever. But you are a prisoner and you're being forced by your captors to do their bidding. And you're sent on a kind of suicide mission where you're supposed to bring back someone from some form of resistance back alive from this fortress. And they also tell you that they sent hundreds of other people already, and they're all dead. These ones lying around here, right? It's a classless character creation. I think that's pretty cool. I need to see the spells, like not the teleport spell, but the other ones. Why is there nobody alive in this airship? That's funky. And the world they hint at. Oh, that should be our quarry. Vela Pelosi stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She's wounded, but hides it well. This... Do you feel motivated? It's a tough question, because... this is kind of the type of game that I really enjoy. To try to figure out if there's more to it. If it's... what it has to offer. Because you can see some glimpses of interesting writing. You can see that they actually use the English language well, and they are trying to tell a story. They're not just putting in plot pieces. It looks horrible. There's I can't say it any differently, but at the same time it looks cool, right? So I could have done with the modern graphics on this, but small indie teams can't always do that, or they don't want to, which is fair. So yeah, I would continue for sure. Lose the sails! And why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly you catch your eye. What's this, a straggler? The Darkstar Company greets you. My apologies, but you have caught us at a rather inopportune moment. Right, and now you get to choose. Do you want to do what the Inquisition wants you to do? Because, you know, because that seems the safer path. Or do you join her? And the cool thing is that you don't know much about either factions. You just know that you have been imprisoned because of your background. In my case, I wrought a spell that changed reality. Apparently the Inquisition was not so happy about that, and they imprisoned me. Bad crime, they said. And I would have died in prison had they not figured out, oh, we can use this guy to do our job. So I'm not really keen on working for them. Oh, there's a retro look option. Ah, I didn't see that. I can't get out from this, so I'm gonna join her. Oh, did I click the wrong thing? Oh, sorry. I wanted to click on the other thing. Okay. Oh, retro resolution. Ah, that helps a bit. It doesn't help a lot, right? It's like a filter, which is the default setting. But this gives a bit of clarity to the screen. Chaos, thank you. I didn't realize that earlier. Okay, so she's leaving. I didn't do my job, and now the Inquisition will probably kill me. Maybe. Right, so you have the choice between two factions in the beginning of the game. Right? I just showed you what happens if you don't join Vela. You stay here and do whatever the Inquisition asks of you next. I guess the other way around, you would have gone with her. Probably. What? There's no save and load. Right? It's just checkpoints, and your decisions, they are your decisions. And what you do in what you do say in the dialogue is what you actually say in the dialogue. There's no going back. As far as I understand it. Apparently you can upgrade your property. For money cash. And now we're the Inquisition's hound. And there's also Ghost. Saving. But yeah, I mean the retro look on or off doesn't really change the pixelated graphics, but it does give a bit of clarity. Like a light CRT filter or something that they put on there. Yeah. Cool. I mean, it's a super indie thing, right? This is, for most people, this will be an easy, no way I'm playing this. It's currently on sale for $10. And bucks is what you call euros these days. No, it's €10, 90 cents or something, so €11. That's a good price to get to try out something like this. If it had Cyberpunk 2077 levels of graphics with the option off, that would be awesome. I would actually love for someone to do that. It's like, hey, we made a super huge, awesome game that looks the best ever, but you can also make it look like Quake. Here you go. There's a button. That would be grand. I think we got our own airship. And then you can navigate the floating islands. And have an adventure. An old school one, albeit, but... There's Inquisitor 1, Inquisitor 2, and some Goonamanubs. A good name for them, Goonamanubs. That's the High Inquisitor. In there. Bleeding for their beliefs, I guess. Yeah, awesome. Lovely. I'm gonna keep this and not return it, and I'll play it. But it's not a stream game. This is like the anti-stream game. But it's cool to show it, right? It's hence my showing it. But it's one of those unique things that you see on Steam, and then you're not sure, is it actually what it looks like? Is it something different? Has it been advertised wrongly? Now, we're in the main menu. I'm going to click start. And I can go back here. And then I should end up at the last crystal I touched. Which was on the ship. Not here. It was upstairs, but fair enough. That one. Nice. Dread Delusion. I mean, yeah, Steam is pretty lenient when it comes to their refund shenanigans, right? So you can basically return anything that you didn't play for 2 hours. And I played Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop for an hour, and this now for an hour and 10 minutes. Could return them both because I think, well, yeah, I've seen it, but I don't want to play it now. I could put it back. But they both seem fun and unique, so that's a win.